Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to discuss introduction to entrepreneurship, right? Why to become an entrepreneur, myths about entrepreneurship, and some basic things about entrepreneurship, right? As you have a subject introduction to entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurship, it's very interesting subject, and I bet you will enjoy this subject as well, and you can better relate it with your life, right? Common life, if you are interested in business like activities or earning online, and it's very relatable to date, right? You will really enjoy it. So we'll begin with some basic things about entrepreneurship, right? Entrepreneurship, this is pronounced as entrepreneurship, right? And some may say this word as entrepreneurship, but the correct pronunciation is entrepreneurship. More professionally you can say entrepreneurship, right? So it's derived from a French word entre, which mean between, and prendre, which mean to take. So as the word is self-explanatory, right? So to take risk, what to take risk, right? So people who take on the risk and start a new venture. New venture means a new startup or new business or anything that is called as entrepreneurship, and that person is known as entrepreneur. So it is the process by which individuals pursue opportunities without regard for the resources they currently control, right? So I would be bilingual so that you can be better understand, ठीक है? उर्दू में भी बोलूँगा, but I don't think so. I should have to read in or to explain things in Urdu, as the things are very clear and I'm using very simple words and very simple language, right? It's as a student, right? So simply these are very simple things, right? There is no need for any Urdu translation or explanation, I think so, right? So this is entrepreneurship, right? So it is the art of turning an idea into business. First the idea is very important in entrepreneurship, right? So idea come into a person that I should do that, I should do that business, right? So idea is very important, and then what an entrepreneur do, he turn that idea into practical business. That is what entrepreneurship is. But the thing is implementation here, right? We all have ideas, we all have got ideas, but none of us would practically implement those ideas. But that is what makes a distinguish entrepreneur, makes distinguish from other people. He just implement that idea and we don't, right? He identify the opportunity, right, in the society, finding the gaps, right, what is lacking, and come up with his idea or with his business to fill that gap. Obviously he find the need, right, what people needs. So he come up with his idea to fulfill that need, and obviously if you are filling that need, then people will buy your things, right, your products. So it is believe me, it's very interesting, this entrepreneurship. You will really enjoy it, right? Don't take it as a burden or disgusting thing. Just relate it with your daily life, right? As business is part of your daily life, and everything is connected with business. Everything is business. Ultimately we are studying, we are making money, right? That there is a business. The medical, the doctors, they are making money. That is a business. So everything ultimately is a business, right? So you enjoy it, right? Why become an entrepreneur, right? Why people prefer to become an entrepreneur, right, to businessman, or not any other job or career, right? Because they want to be their own boss, right? They do not like, I'll discuss it in details, want to be their own boss, pursue their own ideas, and realize financial rewards as well. So the first one is be their own boss. And the one thing I want to tell you that these notes are from the book, right, that I've already shared with you people, Introduction to How to Entrepreneurship, right, by Bruce R. Beringer and Arduin Ireland, right. That is very impressive and amazing book, and we must be thankful for getting it free in PDF form. Otherwise it's a very very expensive book, right. In back in 2000 or before that, it was not available in PDF, so people have to purchase it, and even it was of 25,000, right. It's a very expensive book and very amazing book, and the writers, they are very amazing, or the experts of their field, and this book I really love it, right, and want to read it again and again. I have that book with me as well. Yes, why become entrepreneur? The first one is to become their own boss. So they just think that they don't want to work under others, right? They just have to be their own boss, right? They do not accept authority or things like that. They become just frustrated, feel uncomfortable and frustrated while working with others or under others, under a boss. So they want to be their own boss, so they just start a new venture of their own, right. So examples, yes, examples are very important on entrepreneurship, whatever you say, right, and any teacher would like to have examples, right, given examples for whatever you say. You give relevant examples, and especially if Sir Amir is teaching you this subject, he just give example of everything and demand you for examples, right, giving more and more examples from daily life, right, from uh, businesses, top businesses, and in Kuma ranking, right, the top businesses include Amazon, right, and Apple and such, Microsoft, right. So Steve Jobs, he founded Apple Incorporation in 1976, and you must know about new brands, new businesses. For example, about Google, right? Google, whose founder was Larry Page, right? Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, Microsoft, Bill Gates, right? Steve Jobs, Apple Incorporation, and Elon Musk, who is a leading figure in today's entrepreneurship and today's world, a very rich person, as his company Texas, and his mission SpaceX is working with that, right. So you must know about such trends in the market, right. Second is to pursue their own ideas. Yes, entrepreneurs, they pursue their own ideas, recognize opportunities, and finding a gap, and then just fill with that gap with their own ideas. For example, Kevin Mann, right, he just find a gap and come up with his book idea of comic books, right, graphically, and founded a company, Graphically, right, which is a collection of digital comics, and then pursue financial rewards as well, right. The financial rewards, obviously any business is constructed or built for rewards, for making money, right, but it different varies from person to person, whether his primary motivation is making money or just serving the society, right. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, right, Larry Page, Google, and Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook, right? They are making millions of dollars by their company. And whereas there are some entrepreneurs who believe that money is not the primary motivation behind their business. For example, Richard Branson, right, who is the founder of Virgin Group, right? So he said that money is not that much for me. So now we'll discuss the characteristics of successful entrepreneurs include passion for business. Right, the first characteristics of a successful entrepreneur is passion for business. They have love, passion for business, and they love to they just anything. If you are passionate about anything, obviously you would be successful in that. So we were always told to follow our passion, right? What we are passionate about. So if you pursue BS English as your passion, then obviously you'll enjoy it, right? Enjoy this course, mm, and you will be successful, obviously. And if you are not passionate about it, and you pursue it by force or under influence of family or friends, then obviously you will not enjoy it, right? And obviously not successful indeed. So the passion for anything is very important. So the passion for business for entrepreneur which make them successful, right? And the basic motivation behind this passion is that they want to serve the society, right, with their idea, make something better, right? So this is the passion. And right, four primary characteristics of successful entrepreneurs include passion for business, product or customer focus, right? They are more focused on their customers, that what are the products they need, and they come up with their own products, right? And then tenacity refers to resilience, means they do not give up, right? Rather they are resilient despite failures. Obviously risk is there, failure is there, right? But they do not give up. And fourth is execution intelligence, as I already told you about it, right? What makes entrepreneurs distinguish is their execution, right? They just execute their idea, right? Implement their idea. Although we all have ideas, but we do not execute, right? So five reasons passion is important. That why passion is important. Passion is important because it gives the ability to learn, right? They just seek feedbacks from their customers or other people, and they learn and make things better. And it is the passion which enable them to work willingly for hours. If you are passionate about anything, then you work for it for hours without rest, right? And you do not feel tired or bored, right? If you have passion. If, for example, if my passion is reading, then I enjoy reading, right, for hours without boredom. And ability to overcome setbacks, as I already told you, tenacity and resilience, right? Failures are part of business or anything. So if they got failed, they do not give up. They just stand up again and move on, right? And not in only business, this resilience and tenacity should be a character in ourselves as well, our characteristic. Because you know, life is full of disappointments and failures, hard times, right? Failure in anything, right? In education, in relationships or anything. But you have to move on, right? Stand up, move on, resilience, right? And then the fourth is ability to listen to feedback. Yes, I already told you, they just improve themselves from the feedback. And they are persistent, determined, consistency. These are the qualities, right? Not only entrepreneurship, but any successful person: persistence, determination, consistency. And I think you must read the book Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. It is very useful book, right? And relatable too. You can better relate and learn a lot. And characteristics of a successful entrepreneur already been discussed. They come up with the products which are the need of their customer, filling the gaps, right? and tenacity, right? Resilience despite failures, right? Execution intelligence, they just execute a business idea, developing a business model, putting together new venture team, raising money and partnerships, right? And you will give example of Jeff Bezos, the most successful entrepreneur, right? Founder of Amazon. Today Amazon is very successful business, right? And the variety of the products they are selling, and even the most interesting or innovative thing about Amazon nowadays is that they are starting to deliver their products through a drone. How creative it is, right? Jeff Bezos, he come up with the idea of using drone to deliver his products, right? How amazing it is. And then personal characteristics of entrepreneur include recognizing opportunities. They better recognize opportunities, and then they have a prior experience, right? Prior experience in related industry, right? They observe the things, the shortcomings in the industry in which they are working, and come up with their own idea to fulfill that need. Cognitive factors, some people believe that entrepreneurs have sixth sense, and that is called entrepreneur alertness, right? They are alert people, they easily recognize opportunities and come up with idea to successfully launch a new venture. And social networking is very important. That social networking refers to the different relationship with different people, means the friend circle and relationship, or the networks you have in the society or in the world with the others, right? For example, they have good networking on social media and other platforms. Oh, sorry about that, I got a flu. Social networking. And in the next video I'll discuss creativity. Thank you for watching.